Hey everyone, I hope you're well. Today we have quite a lot of interesting news to talk about. Season 9, Titanfall integration, private servers coming to the public, and a bunch of other things. Now, first things first, Chad Grenier, the lead game designer at Apex, joined the Brown Girl Gamer Code podcast, and a bunch of other Apex devs joined him too. It was sort of like a special Apex Legends developer panel, and they revealed a ton of information. So perhaps the most interesting is that, of course, there's been a lot of rumors about what might be happening in Season 9 or the future. We know both Ash and Blisk are now characters in the story of Apex Legends, and we know that story is going to develop. We also know with the latest lore piece on Twitter that Bangalore has some kind of relation to a pilot. She's taken some pilot's knife, and obviously that story may unfold in the future. But the important thing for Season 9 is that in terms of actual gameplay, it looks like we're going to get some interesting Titanfall stuff coming over to Apex. Now, no idea what that could be, but here's what Chad Grenier said.
They're definitely in the same universe. We're not trying to separate them too much. We bring in a lot of things from Titanfall into the game almost every season. Next season, Season 9, you're actually going to see a ton of Titanfall coming back into the game in one way or another. So I've told some people before, like, if you're a Titanfall fan, hang on for Season 9 because you're going to have some really cool stuff in there. Yeah, we're not trying to separate it at all. I mean, it's its own game, but it's in the same universe, right? So
what's really exciting is he said you're going to see a ton of Titanfall coming back into the game in one way or another. A ton. So yeah, whatever that may be, super exciting time ahead. I think Season 9 is going to be a big one for sure. Now, Ashley Reed, a writer at Apex Legends, also talked about how the lore is going to be integrated into the story so that, you know, there's two different game series here, but they're in the same world and they want to integrate the Titanfall story more into Apex.
What's going on in Titanfall is a war. So it's very much a war story. Apex is what happens after the war. What is life like in this place? And so we're trying to integrate Titanfall into that because that's very much, Titanfall is very much, like Chad said, a part of the universe, but it's a piece of something very much bigger. So we're looking at what does Titanfall mean to this universe? How have the events of Titanfall changed this universe and the people in it? So it has lasting impacts that are going to become bigger and bigger and reverberate out.
That's not the only good news. They're also planning to bring private servers to crossplay. So if you're on console, you'll finally be able to join private servers. This could open up competitive for console players potentially. And it could also open up community events for console players. For example, I'm running an event very soon. It's going to be happening on Thursday. I'm going to be live streaming it Thursday 8th on this channel from 7 PM GMT onwards. But the difficult thing is, for private servers, it's PC only. But in the future, we could do everybody. The next part about this news is that this is going to become available for all players, not just a private feature like it is right now, but soon it'll become public. And Chad Grenier talked about how people will be able to run their own events and play different games within Apex.
A couple weeks ago, we made that support crossplay as well, so we can be used on console and on PC, or even a mixed lobby using crossplay. But still, it's going to still be utilized privately. We have a separate effort that we're doing to make it go public. I don't have a timeline, but we're trying to get done as quick as possible, where we offer the private match feature available for anybody who plays Apex. Again, it's not as simple as just turning that feature on and making it public. Yeah. There's some work on the back end that we have to do to make it scale to that many people. But yeah, we're doing that work. So hopefully, it's hard to give dates, but we're hoping that, sometime soon we'll have private matches across all platforms, and you can play with buddies, or you can organize your own events without having to ask us for a code and have an official event happening. So, yeah, stay tuned.
Really exciting. The future of Apex looks bright. Looks like we're going to be going from the typical battle royale to perhaps a multi-game experience, kind of similar to how Fortnite does things. Whether you like Fortnite as a game or not, the amount of content in that game is pretty impressive. So super excited for Apex, super excited for the future. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you all in the comments. Cheerio!